Welcome to Stony Finance Lab channel.
Hello everyone. Today I want to introduce the company we chose, Borrow. Borrow is a short-term electric vehicle lease company with over 100 users to date and more than 2,000 waitlists with 17 new subscribers per month. This project is created by Chris, Chunguang, Linda, and me, Yuting. So, Borrow is a short-term electric vehicle subscription platform based in West Hollywood, California. Founded in 2017 by long-term serial entrepreneurs Jean-Alain Grazik and Roger de Guzman, and staffed with a team of automotive and technology industry veterans. Borrow was founded on the simple premise of bringing EV adoption to scale, lowering the automotive industry's carbon footprint, and provide a frictionless and effortless user experience. Borrow provides a unique, low, friction, and sustainable business model that allows customers to subscribe to all electric vehicles at an affordable price with no long-term commitments. Borrow is the only U.S. company with a comprehensive EV subscription offering. And we are looking for investors with ESG investment requirement, people who want to help solve climate changes, energy efficiency, and sustainability problems. We also welcome investors that care about gender and diversity, which perfectly fits the background and culture of the company. The problem here is electric vehicles are environmentally friendly, but inaccessible. And we have the answer you need. Our cars are a fleet of pre-owned electric cars in LA that can be rented for 3, 6, and 9 months as a subscription. Full subscription tires is also offered. Subscription includes EV education, insurance, maintenance, and so on. And after the subscription is over, users can choose to renew, upgrade, or end their subscription. For the market research and cultural movements, according to several studies, consumers nowadays prefer subscriptions over long-term commitments. Worldwide car selling industry is already boasting to over 71 million automobiles in 2021. More than 1.18 million EV are on the road in the USA as of March 31st, 2019. The EV sales will be above 3 million by 2028. At the same time, there are also government policies to help boost the EV selling. California will phase out gasoline-powered vehicles and reduce demand for fossil fuel in California's fight against climate change. Leasing an EV will give the manufacturer a federal tax credit of up to $7,500 that can be factored in to lower the monthly payment of anyone leasing a Borrow EV. For now, Borrow is the only company that offers subscriptions solely for EVs, without a down payment. There are also competitors from the car rental markets, such as Hertz and Shift.
Now let's move on to the finances. Chunguang company has 2,000 person waitlist as of 2020 with $200 paid reservations. Through the effort of the grouping, they keep more than 100 users with a 125 growth rate. Until this month, Chunguang has added 17 new members every month. With this model, they estimate a 39.06% margin by 24 months. And on November 1st, when the net Chunguang has successfully risen from over $176,112. John launched the Yahoo Autos vertical and create one of most traffic automotive portal on the web. Currently, he is founder of Join Burrow. Rodrigo is founder of the online marketplace Mariposa Media, as well as Anthony, with specialized training in technology transactions and intellectual property. He led Parkyard, McCarth, Sales Holdings, Queen Street, and Google. Nico is head of operation in Joinbro. He has professional operation knowledge focused on driving growth by leveraging data to build and hone process. He also has more than 5 years experience in the areas of consumer success, partnership, BD, marketing, and analytics. Now let's talk about deal term. The maximum valuation cap is 12 million, which means the investors are only allowed to convert this amount or below the amount into equity or cash. If trigger event for borrow occurs, the 20% of discount perversion give investor equity shares at a reduced price. The minimum requirement of investor is $15. Joinbro fund goal is between 25K to 1.07 million, and the rest fund reach over 110K on the last day of the end.
Compared to its competitors, Borrow is unique because it is the only company that offers subscriptions solely for EVs. Although EVs have been around for a while, they are still fairly unfamiliar to many prospective car buyers who see the appeal in EVs but don't know exactly what to expect from owning and driving an EV. Because buying a car is a major financial investment, many people who are looking into EVs as an option would like an opportunity to try driving an EV and determine whether it suits their needs or not. This means that Borrow offers a valuable service, not only for EV buyers, but also for EV manufacturers and dealers, because it means more sales if people use Borrow and decide that an EV is suitable for them. Currently, in terms of sales, the US is lagging behind Europe and China. According to the Pew Research Center, from 2016 to 2020, Europe had a compound annual growth rate of 60%. For China, it was 36%, and for the US, it was 17%. But based on the growth in Europe and China, the EV market has great potential. California has the highest share of EVs among all US states, so it makes sense for Borrow's EV fleet to be based in California. Moving forward, Borrow intends to expand to other markets across the US and add new car models. The EV market will expand, and EV sales are projected to increase to over 3 million by 2028. So interest and demand for EVs among prospective car purchasers will only grow larger and larger. This means that subscription services that allow customers to borrow EVs for a short term, like Borrow, will also become more popular over time. In other words, for the investor who cares about promoting a more environmentally friendly alternative to gas-powered vehicles, and for the investor who cares about investing in a company with high growth potential, Borrow is a company to invest in. A few concerns and questions for the founders. As mentioned previously, Borrow has a 2,000 person waitlist and 200 paid reservations. While that indicates that people are willing to wait to borrow an EV from Borrow, and to the extent that they would pay to make a reservation, how many customers can Borrow serve given that the cars can be leased for up to 9 months, that there is a 125% user growth rate, and that the fleet of cars is limited? How long do customers' subscriptions typically last? What percentage cancel before their subscription is over, and what percentage decide to extend their subscription? How quickly can new cars be added to the fleet to shorten the waitlist faster than it lengthens? If the waitlist becomes too long, people may decide to lease an EV at another company. And finally, how long will it take to raise the capital needed to expand to other markets across the country?
One of the possible exit opportunities for Borrow down the road is they can be acquired by a larger rental or auto company. Rental companies like Hertz and Enterprise could benefit from acquiring Borrow in a couple of different ways. They could use Borrow's EVs to increase their own inventory of electric rental vehicles, or they could expand beyond the traditional rental business and try to get into the short-term leases that Borrow offers. This would create an additional revenue stream for the traditional rental companies. Other auto manufacturers could benefit from acquiring Borrow because they could use the short-term leases to convince new customers to buy or lease their own EV. For example, buying a Tesla is a large commitment, and someone who's never driven an EV before could have concerns. Instead of going straight into getting a Tesla, they could try a short-term electric vehicle lease with Borrow. This could also benefit more traditional auto manufacturers like Ford or GM that are going to be getting more into the EV space in the future. Another exit opportunity would be if Borrow goes public. This is probably less likely, but as an example, on November 9th, Hertz relisted on the Nasdaq and sold 44.5 million shares of common stock.
Thank you for watching this video. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube channel.